Have you ever noticed that the loudest person in the room is often the one who achieves the least? We live in a world of announcements. We post our gym goals before lifting a single weight. We share our business ideas before making a single dollar. But there is a psychological trap hidden in our words. When we speak our dreams aloud, our brain receives a social reward, a hit of dopamine that makes us feel like we've already achieved the goal. Let me tell you the story of Julian, a gifted young sculptor in a city of artists. Julian was brilliant, but he had a flaw. Every time he found a beautiful piece of marble, he would invite his friends to his studio. He would point at the raw stone and describe, with great passion, the masterpiece he was about to create. "This will be the greatest statue of a lion the world has ever seen," he would shout. His friends would cheer, toast to his success, and call him a genius. Julian would go to bed feeling like a king, but the next morning, the stone felt heavier. The chisel felt dull. The excitement had escaped through his lips the night before. He had already tasted the victory through their praise, so his mind saw no reason to do the hard work. Years passed, and Julian's studio was filled with nothing but half-carved rocks and broken promises. In the same city lived an old master named Elias. Elias never spoke about his work. He lived in a small cottage on the hill. One day, Julian visited him, frustrated. "Master," Julian said, "I have the vision, I have the talent, but I lose my fire the moment I start. Why?" Elias took Julian to a dark, quiet room. In the center was a massive sculpture covered in a white cloth. "Julian," the master said, "every time you tell someone your plan, you leak the energy required to complete it. You are like a pressure cooker that lets out all the steam before the meal is cooked. Without pressure, there is no transformation." The master then pulled the cloth. Underneath was a breathtaking statue of a woman that looked so real she seemed to breathe. "I worked on this for 3 years," Elias whispered. "Not even my wife knew what I was carving. I kept the vision locked in my heart. When I felt tired, I couldn't go to friends for praise because they didn't know. I had to go to the stone. The silence forced me to finish." Julian returned to his studio. He found a new piece of marble. This time, when his friends knocked on his door, he didn't let them in. He didn't post on social media. He didn't tell his parents. He stayed in the darkness of his own effort. Months later, a magnificent lion appeared in the town square. No one saw it coming. The impact was 10 times greater because it was a surprise. Julian realized that praise received before the work is done is a poison, but praise received after the work is done is a reward. The takeaway for you: your brain cannot distinguish between the talk and the walk. If you want to reach the finish line, stop describing the race to people who aren't running with you. Build in the shadows, sweat in the silence. Let your success be the first time they hear about your plans. Don't be a talker, be a builder. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to MindBridge Tales. Every story here is a lesson. Every lesson is a step toward a better life. God bless you.